Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
John, Jay, and Rich. Jazleen, good morning. Thanks for holding.
Hi, good morning.
What's going on?
I want to know if you guys think it would be crazy to go out on a date with a guy I've never met in person, but sort of got to know after I called him by accident. Basically what happened is my friend changed her number after being stalked by this guy she'd been dating for a long time, and she had to do it. And I wanted to memorize her number just because I always have. So I dialed it manually, and I messed up one digit, and I called this random man, and he laughed, and we kind of got talking, and his voice was nice, and he ended up asking me out on a date.
Oh my God.
Have you exchanged social media profiles to see? To me,
That should be your first step.
What's
he look like?
Yes, we did, and I looked him up on Instagram, and he's very attractive, so I'm really excited. But my friends are telling me I am crazy. He could be, insane, and that I'm not.
The problem is nowadays
better than the dating apps.
Exactly. I just saw this thing yesterday about how many people back in the day would meet people just by going out and these kind of random encounters versus now it's 95% on dating apps and it's terrible and all this stuff. I would say do it. Ever tell you guys about the time that happened to me?
No.
I was calling a workplace and for work. I was a salesperson, and the receptionist answered the phone at this place, and her and I started flirting. And this is before social media, so we met for dinner, and she was very attractive. And I'll never forget, we had chips, we were eating chips, and she was holding my hand over the chips.
On the first meeting?
Like this. And she's like, so, what do you want to do after this? And I'm like, all right.
I want to go home.
She said, why are you holding
It could work. It
John
worked
G,
for John Jay.
Didn't you also say after watching Cross, the TV show, you would never
do a dating app after watching that show?
But this isn't a dating app. I would just say, if you are going to go, just do it in a public place. Give someone your location.
Do it in a public place.
All the things.
Yeah,
Try to be safe.
Meet at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Do it. Wouldn't that be a great story if it works out?
Hire an armed security guy to sit at the table next to you.
I would literally ask one of my friends to come and sit at a table next to you just in case he doesn't know your friends.
Yeah, I think it's worth the risk. Okay.
All right.
I do it.
Let us know. All right, thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in. Have a great day.
Step into the world of power, loyalty, and luck.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
With family, cannolis, and spins mean everything.
Now, you want to get mixed up in the family business.
Introducing The Godfather at ChumbaCasino.com. Test your luck in the shadowy world of The Godfather slot.
Someday, I will call upon you to do a service for me.
Play The Godfather now at ChumbaCasino.com.
Welcome to the family.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.
One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.